So we all heard the situation with Shannon Sharpe with the Clapgate, and everybody's talking about it. You got people now reacting it, creating the whole scenarios all over again. You got Gilly making one. You got Camron in the car. He making one. You have Godfrey. He's joking, and it's just real. Everybody's going ham. Everybody's going in, and it's funny, right? But on on the Cam and Mase show, they spoke on it. They gave their opinions on it. But they had Michael Irvin on there also, and Michael Irvin was going in. Now they were saying that they think that it was rigged. For me, I really think about it with all the sponsors and stuff that's on the table. I don't think that Shannon has the clout chase because he's already on Nightcap getting 30,000 people coming to watch him every single night. And we know that they went up to 300 something thousand the other night, last night, or the other night when the situation happened. But he's already winning. I don't know any shows that gets that's getting 30,000 people every time you watch them, 30 to 40, sometimes 50,000 people. I mean, he's like at the top of the food chain right now. So I don't think that he would have the clout chase, but I know the situation where people was calling them, LGBT, that was getting to him. So maybe he might have just did that. But he has $100 million offers on the table now. Him and Chad with the show that they got. Then he got Club Shay Shay is starting to come back. So, but with that being said, Camron and Mase, man, and Michael Irvin, they went in on him, man, without any further shenanigans. Let's get into what their opinions was. We'll come right back.
Still sports related. We're going to start with Shannon Sharpe. So he accidentally went on IG Live while he was having sex. He originally posted that he was hacked, but later clarified on his show that it was him and that he did take full accountability, but he was embarrassed by what had happened. Obviously, a lot of things went around on the internet, but what did you guys think of the social media frenzy and how he handled the situation?
You want me to go first? All right, fine. I don't care. That nigga capping. That shit was on purpose. You can't go live without pushing like 4 or 5 buttons. That nigga capping, bro. You gotta push like 4 buttons to go live. You know how you pocket down somebody and you be like, oh,
I called you by accident.
Yeah, because you had to get a joint. You pocket down a lot for us. Because it's just you hit the button. Live, you got to go to Instagram. Then you got to go to post. Then you got to go to live. Then they make sure that, you sure you want to go live? Yeah. You got to hit 4 things to go live. And to me, he ain't go viral in a little minute. And he's like, yo, let me go viral. Because look, let's check out the whole scenario, America. Look, first of all, I have a few things to say about this. The vocals is too clear. How you hear it that clear if you right not next to your phone? Sound like he had a mic, Larry was telling me. It sound like he had the earpiece in. It's mad clear. You know what I'm saying? That's first and foremost. Secondly, you go up and apologize, but at the same time with your apology, you say, yo, Chad, I told you I'd get it in, man. I told you I'm get it in. So you're apologizing to ESPN, everybody, then you're bragging. Thirdly, you say, you know who called me today? Cat Williams, he said, you ain't gay today. Why you gotta make an announcement you ain't gay? If people say you gay, whatever. I don't think you need to make an announcement. I wore pink a lot of my career. And people be like, hey, Cam is gay, Cam is gay. And I'll be like, bring your mother around and see what happens if you bring your mother around or your sister. Let's see how gay I am. I don't need to make an announcement that I'm not gay. I'm not saying Shannon Sharpe is gay or isn't gay. I don't care what his sexual preference is. I think this whole thing was staged. You know what happens after that? He talking about, oh, y'all crashed the site. All my merch sold out. All of a sudden, now all the merch sold out after you on IG Live grunting. So I told you. Yeah, man, I think this was a ploy. I think it's a Ponzi scam. But if it worked for you, Unc, it worked for you. But that's my personal opinion. This was a Ponzi. Me and Big Church was talking about it. All of a sudden, you apologizing, bragging, merch sells out. You're not gay. It's too much going on in one Instagram joint for me. It's a lot going on, man. That's just my personal opinion, Murder. How you feel about it?
I didn't hear it. What happened?
How do I explain?
You ain't hear it for real, for real?
No, I did.
Oh, hold on. We gonna bring it up. Mike, you can give your opinion on it if you want. You don't have to comment. That's just me. We don't want to drag you into our shit. But if you want.
No. Now listen, it is all interesting. I mean, really interesting for you, dude. And if you did do it on purpose, I mean, I hear people on social media saying he can only go a minute and 16. So was that the target? You know, and then they started posting some of the old stuff that he said. You know how he'll be a
Wait
quick
till he
wham,
says
bam,
something.
thank you, ma'am, and the man is just proven to be what he said. That's what he said. I thought it was. Let me tell you something. You know, Shannon asked me to do that show a long time ago, and I'm telling y'all, I was saying, listen, man, no, I'm too scared to do that. Him and Ocho can do that. They ain't really killed nothing when they were playing.
Yeah.
If I was out there telling them stories, dead bodies would be popping up everywhere. I got too many dead bodies out there laying around. I ain't seeing
Yeah. My man Mike Marlowe from The Wire. He got him in the vacant. Word.
Hey, if he played it though, if he Kim Kardashian it to get out there like you said and all of that stuff, I would have just made it sound like I was a marathon man. You know what I'm saying? Like some kind of way. But, you know, back to football. Back to football.
We got Mase didn't hear it though, so. But I like that. I like your assessment of that, Uncle. What you're basically saying, I mean, not you, of Uncle Mike, is what you're saying is that if it was staged, he would have did a little better job of making it sound staged. Murder,
Yeah,
where the footage at?
Stuff, man.
So this is.
Let me ask y'all something though.
Yeah.
Did not, oh my God, for a moment, when I was on the plane coming, I thought, oh my God, if anybody ever really heard you in those moments, like what really would they think? You know what I'm saying? Like what kind of talk do you do? And that'd be the most scary thing in the world.
Now, for me, I ain't gonna lie, like Mike, and I'm not getting you too much into my personal business. I'm Wesley Snipe pipes in there. I tell them, me personally, I like to tell you what I like to do. I tell you, ride it even if your license suspended. You know what I'm saying? I tell you all type of stuff.
Right, and that's what I'm saying, Cam.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So much of it is really here in between these ears. So hey,
Right. Yeah, you and your brain. Yeah, exactly. But here's the
him. She says his name. He says her name. It just
But
Who is it though?
You don't hear no slapping and clapping.
Yeah, Mike.
No
Yeah.
It's
That's
not
exactly
urban
what I'm
enough.
talking about. Yeah,
It's not urban enough.
Yeah, man, exactly. Me and Mike on the same type of time, man. Me and Mike on that. That's what I'm saying.
And she got to be a better actor than that.
Yeah.
I need them to be,
Yeah, exactly. Sopranos. Yeah. I agree. Me and Mike, that's why I know we had to get me and Mike on the same time, murder.
So afterwards, they had an emergency. They had an emergency show the other night. Like I said, 300,000 people showed up to hear him. And to me, when I look at Shannon is the type of guy. He's like real emotional. Like he was a superior athlete. Like probably, he was my favorite tight end of all time to watch. I think he may be top 3 or 4 behind Tony Gonzalez. To me, it's Tony Gonzalez, Gronk, or Gronk, Tony Gonzalez, Shannon Sharpe, and then what's the guy that played in San Diego all the time? Antonio Gates, and then the Kelsey. To me, Kelsey played in an era where they don't run the football as much anymore. All they do is throw the football. So I would go interchangeable between Gronk, because Gronk was probably one of the most dominant forces we ever saw. He was like Shaq on the football field. But Gronk, between Gronk and Gonzalez, Shannon Sharpe, Antonio Gates, and then Kelsey, to me. But with that being said, he's like a very insecure person. Outside of the football that he was protected in when he was the star. Now you coming over entertainment where some people don't know your career, might not know you like that, and you coming into black, the black entertainment spaces. You getting called, GAY. They're seeing like, you have like a real emotional temper. Then you had that guy that was your stylist. He was funny style. You got the dog. Like everything just looked kind of crazy. So you open yourself up for criticism and critique. Like people gonna come for you. Yeah, I mean, but with that being said, he's very talented. He's a very talented brother. Outside of football, he's good in social media. He has a lot of good talking points. He has a lot of slogans. He has a lot of things that grandmom and granddad told him, and so he knows how to interact with a crowd and capture the attention of a crowd and hold it. So he's very good at that. We all know that when he was on the show with Shannon, he made the show. After he left, Shannon's show went under, and now he's making the best of himself. So I don't know. Like right now, that tape came out, and everybody's talking about it. So if he did do it for publicity, he did his job. He did his job. We know that he's marketing those pills that he got, to help a man's with his erection. So that might be the reason why he did it. Who knows? But we all heard what Camron and Mase had to say, so I'm gonna cut this video short here, man. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button. And listen, I love, I love Michael Irvin on the show now. Replacing OJ. So, and Michael Irvin is funny. But leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe to Street Media TV. And remember, I love y'all. Till next time, peace.